Gemini, welcome to Cosmic Mirror Tarot. I am the Chariot, and this will be your timeless general read. So whenever you find it, you're meant to find this. And this will be for anyone with a Gemini sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Cross watchers are always welcome. Just know that the roles may be reversed. Do want to give you all a heads up that my monthly giveaway that I've been doing is now closed through the end of the year. I will be announcing the quarterly giveaway of $250 on December 15th, so coming up here in a couple weeks. But with that being said, let's go ahead, Gemini, and jump into your reading. I am using the, I think it's Ciro Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams. I'll be clarifying with the traditional Rider-Waite. And then at the end, I got these new oracles. It's Goddess, Gods, and Guardians. We'll pull from the oracle deck and then read from the book for y'all to get any final messages. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get started. I have been shuffling off camera pretty well. Okay, so to start, Gemini, your overall energy is the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles, crossed by the Palace of Swords. Divine influence is the Ace of Swords. Most recent past is the Two of Wands. Your subconscious is the King of Cups. Your outcome is the Sun. Love to see that. Your attitude is the World. Your environment is the Four of Wands. Your hopes and your fears is the Palace of Coins. And your future position is the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck is what you don't see coming, and we'll get to that in a second. Okay, Gemini, to start, I do want to say this is an amazing reading. The vibes on the table are just very warm, very fuzzy. The Sun with the World in a reading together really talks about expect something new. Expect you're completing a cycle, yes, but expect for what comes next to be full of celebration and joy and excitement and love, right? That's the Sun and the World together. Your environment of the Four of Wands also tells me that you're possibly in love. We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles here on the table. You know, if we're talking about people, and I will do some clarifying. There's too many kings here, unless these are different aspects of an emperor that's showing up, and just the other two kings haven't. I'm gonna be honest with you, Gemini. I just feel like it's almost giving me a sense of the duality of you, right? Where you're trying to make a cup over coins decisions, or coins over cups. So basically more focused on your pentacles versus your emotions or your love life right now. And in the past, it seems that you may have wrestled with that decision. You found or expect to find a happy medium with the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords. That really tells me that, and this is very, very interesting energy. It may, you know, sometimes when we put limiting beliefs on ourselves. So what's coming to my mind, for example, with this Four of Wands, Six of Swords, is the thought process of like, whenever my money is good, my love life is shit. You know, or saying something like that, like I can't have both, or I can't have it all. Like that's a self-limiting belief, right? That prevents us from having it all, from living life from a place of joy and success and admiration and celebration, right? That's what I'm getting here is Spirit calling to attention for you. You finally being able to say, you know what, my pinnacles are good and my home life is good. Like I can actually, like I'm actually proud of myself is the feeling that I get from this table. The sun is your outcome. I mean, the sun is the happiest card in the deck, right? What I love about this sun is it's kind of like, you know, a nice man, chiseled, you know, holding all the planets in his hand. But it's supposed to represent, like, you know, complete wish fulfillment, complete happiness, illumination. I say illumination because you have the Ace of Swords that's in your divine influence. So there may have been some sort of truth. The truth and realization that you may have had may have just been, right? Oh my God, I've had this self-limiting belief that I can't have it all, and I really can, right? I'm getting a little bit of that here. It's like, you know, illuminating what really is the truth, what you're really capable of. You are hyper focused on your pentacles, the Queen of Coins being your current environment, with this Palace of Coins in this deck. Marchetti does an elemental palace card for each of the elements. So the Palace of Coins is supposed to represent just that. Think treasure box, right? This is a good omen for money coming in the future, being plentiful, being abundant, right? This is a Palace of Coins, so think, you know, I'm seeing like Mr. Scrooge swimming through money, right? That's what the Palace of Coins represents for you. So that tells me that with this being in your hopes and your fears, I'm sure this is a hope. This is where you're focused on. This Six of Swords energy is interesting to me. Let's just start clarifying, because yeah, I love there's something here around a self-realization, a truth, maybe around how you call in abundance, right? It's called currency, as I like to say. It's like water. It moves like ocean, like the ocean, right? And so a lot of times when we're trying to manifest, it's important for us to be in a state of flow. And I'm getting a little bit of that with the Palace of Swords that's crossing it, the Ace of Swords above it, the King of Cups that's in your subconscious. There is some watery things here that I'm, because it's so, the rest of your reading is so sword and pentacle heavy, it's almost overshadowing your emotions. But I feel like that's what Spirit wants to call attention for you, is that you can't shut off your emotions when you are trying to manifest, right? The idea, because when you shut off a piece of you, basically you're closing yourself off to the energy and the flow of what you're trying to call in. So it's better instead to just feel those emotions, right, Gemini, and flow within them, right? You don't have to be, you know, in bed for a week and not showering and depressed, but, you know, talk it out with a friend, you know, find a creative outlet, talk to your therapist about it. Like, there needs to be some acknowledgement of your emotions, Gemini, is what I'm getting off of this King of Cups, because dealing with whatever this emotional situation is will help you call in your Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. Okay, so with that being said, we can go ahead and start clarifying. So let's see. Listen, the World and the Sun, again, when I split the deck, you have a lot of really good things coming to you, Gemini. The Sun and the World together is a very amazing combination. Those are two of the best major arcana cards to have. Okay, let's see. All right, so clarifying, the Queen of Pentacles and the Palace of Swords is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Page of Wands reverse, and the Fool reverse. Hold on, I want to get something on this Ace of Swords. You have the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands reverse. Seven of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Swords, Hanged Man. couple of things Spirit wants to call attention for you at this time, and it's in your present energy. They don't want you, Gemini, um, participating in like get rich quick schemes or what are those things called? Those like multi-level marketing things, like something that sounds too good to be true. In a way, for you to build your pinnacles. I'm even hearing maybe even there's a little bit of criminal activity in there. I don't see the Justice card, but I'm feeling that there is the Eight of Swords on the table, which I'll get to that in a second. But I feel like, Gemini, this Two of Pentacles reverse, Page of Wands reverse, the Fool reverse is like, be cognizant of your decisions at this time and make sure that it isn't done in haste, that it isn't made from a place of lack, like I have to have X amount of money before Christmas, so I have to do this, right? That like hastiness and making foolish decisions is being called out in your present energy. Your divine influence and your most recent past. I mean, the cycle that you are completing, Gemini, is a very taxing and emotional, or it was a very taxing and emotional situation for you. And now I understand, it's clear to me why this King of Cups now is in your subconscious. Because the thing about the King of Cups is, he, unlike the Queen of Cups, who, is kind of overly emotional, the King of Cups is more subdued, more in control of his emotions, kind of dishes it out as he needs to. He's really big into give and take, versus the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Cups, who just gives. With this Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords energy, I mean, that's pain, Gemini. You made a decision to walk away from this, and so I'm getting a sense here of someone who's maybe, like, the decision that you made was the right decision, walking away, but you're not necessarily feeling like, jumping for joy or anything. Like, you're not feeling the sun in the world right now. That's future energy for you. And so there's this, like, Spirit wanting you to, like, you don't have to do too much right now. Stay in your King of Cups energy, feel your emotions out, go through your grieving process, right? The Sun, the World, Four of Wands, Six of Swords is coming towards you, but just almost honor the sacredness of where you are right now, Gemini, is what I'm getting off of that. It's clear to me now that I feel like this King of Coins, for my single Geminis out there, this is a future person who's coming with this Page of Coins here, which is the Page of Pentacles. You're a little confused when this person does actually come in, and I think that's just because of the heartbreak that you experienced in the past. So I would say, if anything, you're in Queen of Coins, King of Cups energy. So your masculine is more controlling your emotions, whereas your feminine side is more focused on your stability, nurturing yourself, healing yourself, going through the grieving process, right? There's another little omen here. Spirit does not want you, for my singles out there who maybe are dating, Ace of Wands in the reverse with the Two of Cups generally gives me a wait on the sexy time. I know celibacy is not for everyone, but generally when I see this, it is, to me, Spirit saying, and you may actually feel this way at this time, Gemini, where it's kind of like, I don't necessarily want to sleep with anyone new, is the vibe that I'm getting. I think you're also trying subconsciously, on a subconscious level, you're trying to figure out, like when you're dating, right? Especially if you've left something that's traumatic. You always get to this point where it's kind of like, how much of this is like, I really enjoy dating or like meeting new people, and how much of this is that I'm like lonely and, don't want to heal from what I just went through. I'm just looking for an escape, for example. That's what I'm getting off of this Eight of Swords. It's like your subconscious is kind of chewing on that. And I feel like what you're going to come out with in the next, I would say, 2 to 3 months, and maybe even be faster than that, 2 to 3 weeks here, Gemini. What's going to come out of that is your Sun, your Four of Wands, King of Pentacles energy, because you're honoring yourself. Here's the thing: if you're not feeling 100% comfortable with, you know, sexy time in a new relationship, that's completely on you, right? No is a complete sentence and a complete answer. So, and I'm getting that for some reason off of this Ace of Wands in the reverse next to this Two of Cups. It's kind of like you're protective of your energy, you're protecting of your space, and you're really starting to think about, you know, what does the next chapter in my life look like, and does that even involve a partner or whatever, you know? Okay, let's see. Clarifying the Sun. Listen, you have the King of Pentacles again. I definitely think it could be a it could be a earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It doesn't have to be, though. The King of Pentacles is generally a boss. For him to come up twice in the reading, that Spirit saying I said what I said, right? So this is someone who has their pentacles together, is very stable. The King of Pentacles is also very, very committed. Okay, so I get that. Underneath this Sun too, it's just like happiness and stability, and it's almost disgusting, Gemini. I can't. It's so adorable. I love this for you. So let's see what other. Spirit, can you give me something else on this Sun and King of Pentacles for Gemini? You have the Eight of Cups reverse and the Emperor reverse. The Knight of Swords reverse. I thought so. I was like, wait, my cards are upside down, y'all. I was like, that energy doesn't match. It's not. I had my cards upside down. Let's make sure that I put them the right way. I feel like another hesitant, like, it's almost giving me like a, this Eight of Cups is an interesting vibe. I'm not gonna lie. It's giving me a fear, like in the past. I mean, you have the Queen of Wands in the reverse with the Hierophant in your divine influence, which is pinging off of this Two of Wands that's in your past. So you may have been in a relationship with someone who was like a King or a Queen of Wands in the reverse. I mean, that's someone who is not committal, very flighty, very egotistical. It's their way or the highway, you know. It's just not a good partner. And this Eight of Cups is giving me like you're looking for someone who isn't going to walk away from you, who is standing King of Pentacles in the upright. Like, that's a very committed, very fixed energy of the King of Pentacles, and that's what I'm getting. It's like, and you're expecting this person to mature to Emperor status pretty quickly. I feel like that part you don't have to worry about. Like, if this person shows up to you as a king, they're completely, it's possible, it's here in the cards for them to mature into an emperor. But there is a little bit of shadow work here, and I think your Six of Swords is going to give me some insight into that shadow work. So let's see real quick. Listen, clarifying the Six of Swords is the Six of Swords. Spirit saying I said what I said. Okay, Spirit, what is this that's moving on? Listen. This is a lot. But you got the Five of Wands reverse, the Page of Swords reverse, then the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, and the King of Swords. moving away from competitiveness, too many cooks in the kitchen, like just, you know, too many people, especially next to this Page of Swords, just like too many people like in your ear giving you unwanted advice. Like I'm getting a sense with this 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords energy. It's like I know what I need to accomplish in order to be successful. I also now know what energies are worth my time and are worth being in my presence, especially as I'm trying to manifest something. I also now know, right, that closing off my emotions and not feeling my emotions leads me down this path of self-limiting beliefs, right? And so, since I am now older and wiser, King of Swords, right, I can now call in my 10 of Pentacles, right, and move away from these, like, you know, Wheel of Fortune reverse, 5 of Wands in the reverse, Page of Swords in reverse energies. Like, it's just giving me a hard no. I don't know. I feel like there may have been something, and it'll be different for all of you, but there was a specific event with a Queen of Wands in the reverse. There's no gender in tarot, so this could be a King of Wands. I'm just feeling like, I mean, this could have even been a man who was in their reverse divine feminine energy, but take it as it resonates. Which could be like spiteful and like super spying and controlling, right? That's like whenever, sometimes when I get a Queen of Wands in the reverse, it's also spirit telling me this isn't a woman, it's a man, right? Who's just in feminine, like reversed feminine energy, right? Who hasn't fully stepped into their divine feminine side, and so when they do, it's in the reverse. I hope that made sense. But sometimes that's what the Queen of Wands or a Queen in reverse gives me. And I'm kind of getting this sense here of there was some major event, some 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords event, some Ace of Swords with the Sun, where you just got a lot of clarity on who exactly this person is. It's like you saw this person for exactly who they were, and you're moving away from that energy. I'm almost, I was going to say, I'm seeing the Knight of Swords, which is like quickly running away from this energy, Gemini. It's like, nope, I've seen what I needed to see. And I'm out. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. I think this is beautiful. Here's the thing. You, whatever this energy was in the past, and it seemed heavy and crazy, Gemini, fully feel that. Fully grieve that. Because you have a King of Pentacles Emperor coming in for you, and what you don't want to happen, okay, is for you to 7 of Cups or oh, this is the 6 of Cups. I was seeing the 7 of Cups in my mind. I picked it up and I was like, this doesn't feel like... That's what I mean about being an energy reader, not a tarot reader. I'm seeing the 7 of Cups in my mind. So try not to, like, fully heal so that when this King of Pentacles Emperor shows up, you're not in 7 of Cups energy, confused and still thinking about the past and your past hurt and blah, 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 and bringing that baggage into your new relationship. Instead, with the 6 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the Sun, the World, what you have coming in is a very, very high level soulmate. Your pentacles look amazing. And I would just say, even if right now, I'm getting a sense of like your present energy is a little stuck, a little, you know, there's less forward movement presently than there is in your future and your outcome. So I feel like for the over the next 2 to 4 weeks, Gemini, just have faith that you have a high level soulmate coming and your pentacles look amazing. Okay? And I mean, just the pentacles looking amazing is enough, right? To be like, all right, I can deal with whatever it is I need to deal with and sit with my emotions for a little bit until spirit blesses me. But yeah, I feel complete in that. I think that this was an amazing, amazing read. So what we're gonna do now is we'll pull from the Goddess and Guardians Oracle deck, and we'll see what specific messages your guides have for you. All right. Alright, so let's see here. Divine Holy Spirit, can you please send me messages for Gemini? What messages do you have for Gemini at this time? Actually, you have two cards came out. Hold, Tell the Truth, and Emotep, Visionary. Want to point out the duality here between the night and the dark. Also, when I saw the Tell the Truth, I immediately saw the Ace of Swords that was in your divine influence. So I'm going to read from that, and let's see. Okay, here we have Hold. Hold's steadfast presence is here to remove the blindfold from your eyes. He invites you to look squarely at any truth you've been avoiding. Be completely honest with yourself about your feelings. If you've made a mistake, do your best to make amends. Integrity is essential for a clear path ahead. Sticking your head in the sand only works for so long. The truth always resurfaces somehow. Once you face up to reality, you can access all the energy and support you need. Denial is a defensive state in which you refuse to accept the truth. It's recognized as a stage in the grief process. Denial, guilt, and shame can go hand in hand. These are heavy feelings. Hold encourages you to get therapeutic support to work through these emotions. Hold is a guide through the dark night of the soul and can help with depression or loss of faith. He supports recovery from addictions, crisis, and trauma. He'll sit with you patiently in your darkest moments, never rushing you to heal. Hold will guide your words and actions in any situation where truth is needed. Additional meetings. Seeking recovery from addictions, deceptions, or misfortunes could be at a play. Check all the facts. Don't try to be like others. Be naturally and authentically you. Invocation or meditation. The truth is safe. Honesty aligns me with my highest purpose. I love that. I feel like that's exactly, remember I was getting the grieving process from that 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. I love the conversation around guilt and shame and how heavy those feelings are. There is a mention here of also the deception or misinformation. Remember I was getting like get rich quick schemes kind of there in the center. That spirit wanted to call attention for you. So all in all, I think that is a good kind of tie off for your reading. I'm not going to read the whole thing for Emotep. It's visionary. I'll read the additional meanings. It's you are an indigo soul, a passionate person with a divine mandate to tear down the old and build the new. Life is bringing the perfect lessons and challenges needed to fire up your sacred purpose. A career path in medicine or architecture is opening up for you. Be bold and confident about sharing your ideas. Meditation. My mind is in touch with divine ideas. My visions create a better world. I love, love, love that for you, Gemini. Again, loving the duality, loving the space that you're in. It's sacred, it's healing, it's giving. You have money on the horizon. I love that for you. All right, Gemini, if this video resonated, please give me a thumbs up, and I will check back in with you guys in about a week. Have a good day. Bye.